Step on.
Likee.
Hello, what's happening here? It's your boy Cerebro, and I'm happy. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The episodes that from 176 to 177, it could be summarized as, yeah, we need to vote out as Naruto as Hokage. In fact, you know what I'm gonna say. Like you've seen my Naruto kill Sasuke video explaining Naruto's philosophy and how to act as a Hokage and as a person, and as we support this douchebag ever since from his own show. But in basic, let me make it clear. He's fucking up the system in the security again. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. In 126, he's like, let's leave the gates open so we can have our chakra being collected. And then I'm like, so let me make this straight. Yeah, you're able to have a fighter, ninja, or thief in 177, which, yes, Jin, Boruto and Shikadai were able to capture. And yes, I don't rate them low. They are you're highly skilled ninja, except the engine has to be proven a bit more. Shigadai Boruto is Boruto. You've seen him in highly intensified missions, but I'm telling you, if you have these little errors, he's literally allowing. He's like, oh, like in 176, it can be defined as Naruto's big mistake again. Like he's like, yeah, we're just gonna keep the gates open when we're like, oh, I remember they seem to has come back from a highly intensified mission from Carmen who wiped out our first team, took out one and also another Carmen member who is what's his name? Victor, who fought otherwise Kanaharu multiple times, and and Shikamaru is there. It's like, yeah, we need to close the vote. And I was like, yeah, for a second, the vote, we're going to close. And then once he sees Boruto and his friends go on a hot moon mission to a hot air balloon mission to go communicate to the other villagers. In order to, like, in order to connect, we must keep them, connected. And I'm like, someone get this straight. For the sake of security, you're like, let's keep it open. So card members who I'm not surprised who got in can let's see, get in, steal all the info from one. Like I was screaming my head off at 137. I was like, okay, so yeah, you have this one thief who it's father. We don't care about him. That Inogen found with a genius. I was like, well, on Inogen, it was easy. You don't need the encouragement. Like, yeah, sure, it's from Inogen's person. Like, yes, Inogen is a character we don't care about. Inogen is someone we want to care about. He has a great personality. He's sarcastic. He's funny. But when it comes to these channels, he cowers away. And we're, come on, buddy, jump over. You fucking, until later. I mean, if I'm honest, we didn't care much about until the fourth grade Ninja War, until she became what she is now. Like I'm impressed with her, not just with her parents person. Like here's the thing in general. Inogen impressed me a little bit in this episode with the last encounter at the very last episode. I mean, yes, for a comedic person, he had to fuck up badly, and I was like, okay. And for other purposes, poor Sai was put under. Yeah, if I'm able to disguise my chakra in someone else's false chakra, then anyone can get inside it. I'm like, so Naruto, you are literally putting low level security. But in short, let me keep this in short. What do you expect from Naruto? What do you expect from Naruto? He's like if the village goes off in a boom, do not be surprised. And if you're regretful, bitch, I hope you like it. Or will you ever learn from it? Because let's be honest, I don't want Naruto to die because I want him to learn and to grow the fuck up from his choices. Because let's be honest, guys, let's be real. Naruto hasn't Naruto's belief has been haven't been challenged at all since this is a fucking shonen. And I'm not bashing into a Boruto. I'm going on Naruto's ass. No, next generation is coming to you soon. Like he's fucking up everything. Like let's have everyone get along, and let's kill off the people. You didn't kill off Tornetti. You didn't kill him off, and you defeated him. You didn't kill off Sasuke. you defeat him. You didn't kill his mother because you're like, your dreams are okay. In short, Naruto. Yes, I know for story's sake. Yes, I know for story's sake. You need Naruto. Like if he dies, fuck's sake, get him out of my sight. Do not come back ever again. You dumb ramen bowl shithead. In basic, yes, I know. We've all look up in Naruto. We've all just like yes, I understand we all look at him because he does artwork. I look up. I relate more to Boruto because of what he goes through, especially with Hinata and Naruto in general. Like, sure, it could be said, which I hope does not happen. Boruto inherits Naruto's will of fire. I hope this doesn't happen. I hope Sakura learns from him. But in general, Naruto's dumb decision in 176 affects 177. So in a wrap, 177 is like a big opening weakness. But I'm gonna slow myself down and go to 178. But if we're gonna hear our rating for 177 to 176, be honest, 177 is a fucking 5 out of 10. 177, a 6 out of 10, mainly for the fact of how Hyunjin handled his whole situation. It's a 6 out of 10, but the problem is so much cheesiness. Like, I understand Studio Paradox have to transition and work on a couple things, so I understand. I'm not naive, so my complaining shouldn't be that forced. It should be just, yes, I understand, but still, I have a right to complain. I have a right to be honest. If you my first video, it's Boruto honesty. So in basic, my second video. But so in basic, once yes, I was impressed how Ian handled it. I was impressed how far he pushed. But if I'm being honest, when is in a situation with the bandits who are high up in there or Atsuki, he's unless the writers want him dead, he's gonna get beaten up. I see a lot of people dying in the future. Plus, I've read the manga among the Owl arc, so I'm naive on how everyone felt when Al walked past Mujino, how Al walked out of the dark into the light physically. Light, dark, all that type, all that types of like. I kind of have an idea, but I'm gonna read the manga from my own sake and maybe it'll help me understand the future episodes in next upcoming Sunday. But in basic, once Sunday was memorable and answered a lot of questions of how Mr. Owl survived the beach drama from the selfies. But I'm like, it disintegrated everyone. Yeah, sure, the trajectory of where it came from, lighting to the land of I forgot where a border around the line of fire, and no, it killed everyone, but he survived. I mean, yes, we accepted the fact that it took years with his dismantled body until Mr. Katsuyu. No. Katsu, the scientist who gave Boruto the scientific ninja weapon, that Donnie, that he gave him a prosthetic arm, prosthetic leg, and later on in the manga, I hear it's prosthetic weapons, a lightsaber, and a couple other stuff. So yeah, so in basic, it's the whole part of 178 is alerting to what is gonna happen, and alerting of hello, he's a traitor and why he hates the leaf. If I'm being honest, so I looked at a Naruto explained review on it, and when it comes to one of the questions involving how do I feel about Al, do I feel indifferent? I feel like I understand why he's gonna betray the leaf because he's in the guy's blind, hypocritical, naive idiot that has not learned from pain. He wants to avoid pain altogether. He want like I don't know about you. Yes, Jiraiya's pain hurt. Yes, the death of Jiraiya hurt him. Yes, Neji's death didn't seem to affect him much. Yes, we saw him crying at the funeral, but we didn't know what that did. All that did was like, I'm crying for a moment. I'm gonna move on. like, I don't feel like Naruto knows real pain. If you kill off Naruto, he doesn't learn. If you kill him off, Sure, I get it. Yeah, my fucking side. If he lives, learn. Learn for fuck's sake. I don't want him to be alive just to be. Please, fuck's sake. Can we have Naruto grow up from this naive sense? Oh wait, it's Naruto. Anyway, another another question was asked was the deaths of the everyone in the fourth instrument more matter or get put into where they're supposed to be valued. Look, if you want to know why Sasuke was gonna be why he and why the and why he like I said so many times, Sasuke was always on the right path. Fuck his vengeance thing like that. Sure, he learned from Itachi, and it was like, oh, like let's make this clear. The reason why Sasuke is wrong with Naruto is a yeah, sure he got rid of his revenge path, but realized why. Oh, the Leaflet is like the nations are still cooperating mainly for the fact that it's Naruto. Because I do remember, yes, and read them this Shindo novel of Shikamaru. So thank you, Art explained, but subscribe to me most importantly, of how they are of how the Mitsukage and the Tsuchikage are like, yeah, we are don't fuck with you Naruto and the okay and the um Kazakage are like, no, no, we're with you wholeheartedly, and there's gonna be a war. So for the sake of keeping peace, Shikamaru was gonna behead both of them, well, snap their neck, and then Naruto broke out of the child potential and was like, nigga, you better stop, like you better stop. To Shikamaru, by the way, not the two who went to. So we're like, thing is, Shikamaru knows what's up. Sasuke knows what's up. They see eye to eye. Like they know that Naruto's naive way. Like they know the nation's only cooperating for the sake of the next generation. Let's be real. Like the Tsuchikage was like, oh, they're weak. Like something once again Tsuchikage said, which was 3 years ago, but it was about how it's how the new generation is being babied, being happy, hunky dory. Like he's not wrong, but they're not essentially going out to grow. But in the way that they're being baby, I cannot disagree. I mean, it's true. I mean, Boruto is growing, but depends on what type of challenge it is. Mitsuki will always be Mitsuki. That's why he will be his own person. He will be the same for but he knows that he still wants the Leaf to be what the Leaf was, or growth wise. In basic, not much to say here. It's just a joint three review of these, and also hear me rant on how Naruto's stupid Hokage decisions affect two episodes. If not the whole fucking series, which it does. Like I don't want Kaname to be Hokage. He's probably have the same twisted mind view of Naruto. It's not gonna become Hokage. We're going some places, but it won't be shonen. It won't be which I don't care. I really do not care. I want Boruto to grow. I want it to become darker. But at the same time, I understand that the filler arcs or filler in general is for the sake of growing up to these big, cold, dark moments that will change the next generation and will change Boruto show as a whole. So in general, do not take this as me totally hating on Boruto. It's me hating on Naruto. Okay, me going in on Naruto. Like this is me being honest on Naruto, and yes, it's hating in a way, but it's mostly me just being. So that's if you want a clarification. That's all.